This is like 3 days later. But due to my life circumstances, I will be working from home for the next 2.5 weeks. So hopefully a lot more vlogs will come out. And yeah, I'll probably have to find something to like break up the sitting at my desk for 4 hours straight and then being dehydrated and my eyes burning and having a headache because I'm using all my brain power in 4 hours. Because it's usually what I do. And like obviously when I'm at work, I like go get some water, take a bathroom break or stuff like that whenever I need to. But for some reason when I'm at home, I'm like, you must sit in the same position for 4 to 6 hours before you can do anything. So yeah, I'm excited to see how that goes. My friend came over and her boyfriend changed my setup. And I have he oh my gosh. He was helping me like add the third or second monitor. But I need a different dongle is what he called it to attach or like connect all the HDMI cables together and have something for the Ethernet cable. And I think once I get that, I should be good. So I'm excited. Yeah, I don't know how. I mean, I know now how. I know how now. But honestly don't know how the setting was changed. I probably just did it on accident or whatever. But now I know that I have to press extend display or extend so that it goes on all the monitors, because before it was set to just one, but since it said like display on 2, I thought it meant 2 monitors, not number 2. But whatever, got it all figured out. So I need to get that dongle with extra HDMI cables so that the third monitor can actually be connected and display and stuff. But yeah, we'll see how things go from now. But yeah, this is a shorter video. I've been literally doing the same thing every day, having the same breakfast, having the same lunch. I'm going on a date tonight. We're gonna go to Chili's. And since I might be starting my period pretty soon, I'm gonna get a juicy steak with some probably broccoli and rice. I don't love the mashed potatoes at Chili's. Editing Hillary here. It's been like a month. I have different nails that are all grown out. Anyway, I did not end up going to Chili's just because it's really far away from me. So I went to Buffalo Wild Wings with my boyfriend. It was amazing. I think I have some clips. There was a pickle Bloody Mary drink. So good. And we got the sampler, ultimate sampler. I don't know what it's called. But it had everything. It was delicious. And it was really fun. It was really fun to go out. Yeah. So I'm excited for that. And then I might visit my niece, nephew, brother, mom, everyone this afternoon because she called me at 7 a.m. to ask me if I could come over, and we might be able to. So I'm excited for that. I'm pretty sure, yeah, I saw them last week, but we used to very much see each other more consistently, but everyone's schedule is different and crazy, so yeah. Oh, I also have a laser hair appointment removal. Let me see. Can you guys see that? Oh yeah, you can see that. This one's long. But yeah, I had one session, I guess back in March, and then I scheduled it for April, and then a few days later they were like, yeah, they're actually not going to be in that office that day we scheduled you, even though we scheduled you because she was going to be in that office. So now you have to change it. And I was like, whatever, that's fine. Because actually what I did, which I don't know if it's recommended, probably not, but it made me feel so good for like at least a month, was once the little hair started to grow back, like after the first session, like they burned, but like you could still see the hair for some of them, like the thick hairs, of course. And once it started to grow out, my mom told me, because she already gone through this whole process. She just finished her very last like maintenance laser appointment yesterday. So she told me, she was like, when you first get laser, like your hair is just gonna fall out when you try to pluck it. Like it just slips out. There's no effort to like try to tug on it or pull. And that's exactly what happened. And then because I was waxing my face for years, I shaved right before the appointment, like literally, I'm pretty sure the day before, which I probably should have done it like 2 days before so I could have a little something coming out. So I'm kind of like, maybe because not everything was like to the surface, the laser didn't get everything. But no, it definitely did, because every single hair that came out like just fell out. And then because it was slightly thicker than usual, even now it's slightly thicker than usual, but not as bad as it used to be. Even with like waxing, like of course waxing gets rid of it for a good amount of time, and it does make it a bit thinner, but it was so much thinner right after the laser. Anyway, so it was coming out and I was still like, you know what, let me wax now that I have to wait 2 months to see it, and I'm sure my hair will grow back before the 2 months. So I waxed, and my hair, the face on my hair did not come back for, I'm pretty sure, a whole month straight. I don't think it's recommended to do it. I mean, I did it like probably 5 days after I got the laser, so I didn't get like a chemical burn or any type of burn on me afterwards, which is what I was worried about too, but I just didn't worry enough to not do it, obviously. So yeah, so I think just last week I started shaving, and it is growing back a bit thicker. I don't have much on this cheek. My skin's been acting up lately. Like I haven't had these under the skin pimples in forever. It just popped up yesterday. I'm also stressed because of life circumstances and work. Anyway, I have more thicker hair on this side. There's like a patch here and like right here by my sideburn, like right next to it, because this side doesn't really have any. Like they have small ones, but this one does have like really thick ones. And then this here, mustache, upper lip. But here especially is where it gets really bad. And actually, this side usually is a lot worse, but I did pluck a little bit the other day. I was gonna shave again this morning because I have 6 days until my appointment. So I was like, I could shave today so I don't feel like not good having like the thick hair coming back in. And then I'll do it again maybe 2 or 3 days before. So there's a little something that the laser can actually look at. They don't like, I mean, they don't recommend. I haven't been able to find my second cat, and I keep hearing like little things around the house, and so is Godzilla. So I'm hoping that's her somewhere. I'd be very happy if I find her. Where you at, girl? I hear something. Anyway, yeah, so my laser hair removal, I'll probably record it. If I can't record it, I'll just talk about it before and after. I should really get to work and start my day. But yeah, might record my date later, or what I eat. We're gonna get a little cute and dolled up, so I might record that. Yeah. Oh god. I did end up going out to eat with my boyfriend, but we went to Buffalo Wild Wings because it's a lot closer. It was delicious. Got the sampler. It was not gluten-free, dairy-free. I suffered the consequences. What else did we do? We watched something. I think we were going to watch Abbott Elementary. Oh, I had to chart on patients. I charted on a few patients. We tried to watch Abbott Elementary. I was so tired, so I went to bed. And then, woke up. I work today. It's a Saturday. That was fine. I just finally decided, because, like, okay, so our cat, Nifu, the black one, she did not eat her food the past 2 days. She ate like a bite. It was the slightest shift in the food 2 nights ago. But I could not find her. I kept hearing like noises, like kind of like thudding noises, small thudding noises around like the kitchen. So I thought maybe she's back in the cabinet again somehow, in between the walls or something, because that was the area that I was hearing it, and Godzilla was hearing it too, because she would react and like look over there or dart over there. Couldn't find her. Last night the food was not touched at all, so I was like, okay, there's literally only one place I can think of that she would be in. So we have like a pull-out mattress couch in the cat room, and I noticed at some point one of the seat cushions were like lifted up. Like it must have been lifted up. I don't know why or how. I don't remember if I did it or not. It doesn't matter. It's literally just like a folded metallic bed frame and a thin, very thin, like 4-inch mattress. And there's like tons of space. It's just like the wooden outline and the cushions of the couch. Like there's no bottom anything, because the feet of the metallic bed frame like touch the ground. Compared to like any other couch that has like that black material or whatever color material at the bottom to like cover up looking at the inside. Anyway, I decided to pull all of the cushions off, and I still couldn't see her just because of the way that the frame and the bed was folded. So I started opening it up, and she was in there. Like, there's a lot of space back there even when it's fully closed, because the back of it is just fully hollow. So yeah, I saw her there. I don't know if she was like truly stuck or just stuck for a little bit, but her paw was like, her nails were like dug into the mattress, and so I had to like unhook it to get her off of it. I don't know if she was truly stuck or just like in the moment that I was doing it, it happened. Anyway, finally saw her. Felt so much better. I knew she didn't escape or anything. We don't leave the doors open or anything like that, but I feel a lot better knowing where she is. So yeah, that's the only other, I don't know how she probably could have slipped in there. I mean, the space from the couch is like 2-3 inches, so I don't know, maybe they were messing around the room and somehow took off a couch cushion, or she crawled her way in there. I don't know, but now I know that's where she would be and where I can check if I can't find her in her usual hiding spots that are not like hard to get to. Like she'd be under the bed, behind the dryer, or underneath the couches, or like sitting in a litter box. So we're very glad that we found her. Today is a better day than usual for the weekend, and I only have to physically see a handful of patients. It is pretty early, and I'm hoping to just chart, get lunch, chart, and then just be able to chart the rest at home at some point. That would be really nice. So yeah, just wanted to check in. I did do the bike yesterday. I think I recorded that, maybe not. I definitely didn't do the bike today because I wanted to get in here early and leave earlier than usual. And ooh, I will be making gluten-free pizza with my best friend because he found gluten-free pizza dough like ready to use at Aldi. It's new. It wasn't near my house, but it was near his. So he's gonna come up and we're gonna make pizza. And I have sauce. I have what is it called? Vegan cheese, vegan mozzarella, and vegan like cheddar, whatever cheese. And I don't have pepperoni. I don't think I do. But I could put tofu to make it like crumbly cheese. And I have banana peppers. And I have pickles. I don't know if I have olives. I hope I do, but I feel like I don't. I have jalapenos. Something like pickly briny sounds really good. Yeah, I'm very excited for that. All right, I'm gonna go see my patients and hopefully be out of here very soon. Okay, my eyes look a lot better. They were really irritated this morning. So I just finished seeing all the patients I have to see in person. I'm gonna chart. I'm gonna grab lunch with my boyfriend. I'm gonna keep checking in to see if I need to come by because I live like 2 seconds away from work. I just got the new job offer for the contract that's gonna be taking over. I'm a contracted employee, and a new contract's taking over. And I'm pretty happy with the offer. So I think I need to do like some things before I accept the offer. I have like a month to do them. And I also finally heard back from Washington State licensing to get my licensure over there because I need that for my new remote job. And I also need to get it done in like the first 2 weeks, but they're like, it's okay if it takes a month. And I need to get an NPI number, which apparently looks pretty easy. I just didn't start it because I want to sit down and do everything all at once. So yeah, I'm gonna spend a lot of time doing admin stuff, charting, catching up on charting, stuff like that. I do need to visit one more patient now that I remember. Yes. So that is the plan for today for now. Yep. Okay. Where'd you go, girl? I just saw you. Where'd you go? So the rest of that day was super stressful. I did end up seeing like all the patients that day. I did go out to lunch with my boyfriend. Since I went in at like 7, I think I got out for lunch at like 12. We went to a local Asian spot that's like 10 minutes away. Enjoyed the lunch, and then I went back to work, charted a bit more. I think it was weeks ago. I think he drove me because I know we were in the car together, and then I got out of the car like before him and I was gonna go open up the door, and I realized that I did not have my purse. And I, like for my office, for the office at work, I don't keep the keys for the office door on my car keys because I always put my car keys like at the desk. And one time I locked myself out because there's 2 doors to get into the office, and the first door was locked when I closed it. So I just keep it on my badge, and I try to always have my badge on me. So I didn't notice when I got back to work. But then when he picked me up and went back home, I realized I didn't have my purse. I definitely didn't have it at work, and I left it at the Asian spot we went. And it's like super small. There's like 3 tables, and we sat closest to the door, and I have a big ass bag, and I put it like under the small 2-person table that was there. So I called them, and I was stressed and frustrated and annoyed that I did that and didn't notice. So my phone has a setting where I think I placed it or whatever, where if I have unsaved numbers or unknown numbers, it'll send it straight to voicemail, but I also can't call a number unless I add it to my contacts first. So I'm like stressed trying to call the place we were just at, and then like someone else answered, and she was like, oh, I'll talk to the manager who's there. And they called me back at a different number, and I could see them trying to call me like 5 times, but it wouldn't go through because it was a different number that was not saved. So then I called them back after saving it, and it kept like closing out of the save contact screen because they kept calling me. But yeah, they had it, so we went to go pick it up, and then I was just extremely tired, and I did that thing where I was sitting at the computer for like probably 4 or 5 hours straight. Yeah, so that was stressful. But then I think the next clip, Bestie came over, we made the pizza. It was delicious, as you will see. And we also made a charcuterie board with a bunch of stuff. Also delicious. And we watched the first episode of Euphoria. We haven't watched any since. He's been over. He was actually here yesterday. He's been over a few times, but I need to catch up on Euphoria. I've been seeing all the memes and pictures and stuff. So yeah, that was Saturday. That was like 2-3 weeks ago now, which is crazy. But yeah. It's not even on. Oh my god.
The flash? Oh.
Yeah, bro.
Oh my god.
Oh. She's right behind you.
You can give them both treats.
Yeah, give them some treats. Let's see how Nifu reacts. She came out and ate one.
Oh, never mind. She's not on the couch again.
Put another treat close to the couch. Godzilla, don't eat it. She was just watching her. Godzilla's like, what the fuck? Godzilla, please. Hey, girl. And I'm just going to go. What'd you say, girl? It's been a while since I recorded anything. I think mostly because I went like off of my plan that I had. I'm still waking up really congested every morning. It's been a lot better, but I'm still congested. Yeah, Friday had a charcuterie party with my coworker. Saturday I worked. I got in early, so I got food on the go. I got Dunkin'. I did get the wraps without cheese, and I got a matcha latte with oat milk, almond milk, I mean. So that was fine. Then for lunch, I got dumplings and chicken on a stick. I find that they basically give the same amount of dumplings in a small versus a large, so I'll just order a small because it's half the price. And then Saturday night, oh, that's when I made the gluten-free and dairy-free pizza with my bestie. I think that night I started to have like GI issues, probably because of Friday where I ate like cheddar cheese. Where it probably just caused constipation instead of diarrhea that I would usually have if I had like a high lactose cheese, but it was low lactose, but I think I just ended up being constipated because of that anyway, which I would prefer because I can remedy that better than I can remedy diarrhea. Whew. I'm out of breath and tired. I was trying to decide if I wanted to just, oh, I hate my forehead. My hairline, I don't hate my forehead. Wrap my bangs away today or not. Anyway, I gained like, I'm trying to think, because my scale's in kilograms, so I was like down to 89.4 kilograms, and then I went up to 92.5 kilograms in like 2 days. And yeah, definitely part of it was probably constipation. Maybe it's sodium too, like the cheese, all those fake cheeses on that pizza maybe did it. The Dunkin' the next morning, the takeout food for lunch. Sunday, I'm trying to think what I had for breakfast. I don't remember. I was at home. I think I did have my regular oatmeal. And then for lunch, I ate the leftover pizza. And then for dinner, oh gosh, it just makes me realize how much I eat out. We went to the buffet. I did do gluten-free, probably not dairy-free, because I'm assuming those like little clams with the stuff in it has some sort of dairy. I only had like 2 of those though. And I only had 1 plate and then 1 plate of fruit and plantain. Yeah, plantain's fruit, so I meant like fresh fruit and plantain. Yeah, and I don't think I've had a solid poop since like Thursday. I did go this morning, but yesterday was Monday, I had soup for breakfast because I didn't want something sweet. Today I did wake up wanting something sweet. I didn't really have something sweet. Anyway, yesterday I had soup. I think I took a picture of it. Like my regular tofu soup. And then for lunch, I had my regular noodles with pipián. I just finished my noodles actually, so I don't have any lunch packed for today. But then at night, I made tteokbokki with my little brother. Just traditional. Oh, I thought I put a lot of cabbage, but it shrunk down a lot. I put in about like 3/4 of a regular head of cabbage. I did a whole package of rice cakes just because it was like 5 servings and it said 1 serving was only 48 grams of carbs. So I'm like, hey, this is within my carb goal that I want to stay in. And yeah, earlier that day, I guess when I came home from work, I took 2 Colace pills and a Senna tea. Still didn't go to the bathroom like that day. I added fried tofu to the tteokbokki, and hold on, I need to sneeze. I added fried tofu. I probably ate like a block, or like at least 3/4 of a block. I think more than half. Ate some tofu pieces as well, like after it was done, just to make sure it was crispy. And then I had a serving of ice cream, oat milk Breyers ice cream, and that was it. I went to bed. I think I watched a bit of TV with my boyfriend, I'm trying to think, or I did some work stuff, I don't remember. My throat. And then this morning, TMI, I know, but I went to the bathroom, and then I went back in bed, took my water for my medication, and then like not even 10 minutes later, I went back, and it was a bit more like uncomfortable. So yeah, I really wanted like something sweet and crunchy, like just a bowl of cereal, but I don't have any cereal in the house. And I didn't feel like having like hot, sweet oatmeal. So I literally just heated up the tteokbokki, which I ate. It had some cabbage, but again, it's not as much as I thought. And I had 2 eggs in there and green onion. So that was fine. I had a matcha. I made like 1 cup of protein soy milk matcha, but I only drank about 2/3 of it, which is more than I usually do. But yeah, so I'm off tomorrow. I work my part-time job, but I might I work my part-time job. I haven't been on the bike since I guess last Thursday. Maybe that's also why I haven't gone to the bathroom. I was gonna do it yesterday, but I would like wake up at like 6:30 like I usually do, and then by 7 I just get a wave of sleepiness, of tiredness. So both days I went back to sleep for at least like almost an hour, and then I would finally get up and do something. But I don't know, I should be getting my period in like the next few days, so I'm assuming that's part of the problem. Hold on, let me see. How does that look to you guys? Since I'm eating more vegetarian and I haven't had beans this week, or like the past few weeks, I'm gonna make beans. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make beans. That'll literally solve all my problems. I'll have iron, I'll have fiber, I'll have protein. Like, I love trying out these new meals, but then I like only eat that because I love it so much, but it doesn't meet my needs. Anyway, I'm gonna make beans. That's gonna solve all my problems. And yeah, I just don't want to be like anemic, and that's why I'm tired. We'll see. I should probably get to work. It might be a not the best day, but I just do the best I can. All right, bye guys. See you later. It's my day off. I saw one of my 3 patients now. No, it was supposed to be 3. So I saw one of my 2 patients, and it went very well. I loved it. It was amazing. So much fun. And I also just got a call that the offer letter that I accepted for the new contract is being changed to offer me more money. So that is also great. A lot happier with the updated amount, obviously. The first amount was like, I guess the standard, oh god, it's raining. I'm just trying to find decent lighting. Ooh, my eyebrows look a lot. The first amount was standard, like PRN job that I know that at least my old company would offer people. It was a few cents short, whatever. But then I was like, okay, but that's hourly without any benefits. And I'm getting this rate, hourly rate, for up to 32 hours with benefits and like 401k and all of that. So I was like, no, like this is good. Like it made me a bit like anxious because obviously the number was less than what I make now because of the cut in hours, of course. And I thought about being like, I want to make the same amount of money but for less hours and with benefits, blah blah blah. But then I was like, I'm just asking for too much. But clearly I wasn't, because the offer letter they're giving me is more than what I'm making now, even with my recent, like not so recent now that it's May, but recent raise for the year. It's still more total. So I'm like in shock and don't know how to articulate anything right now. I feel I'm very happy, and I'm glad that they're like, even though you accepted the last offer, like we're updating it and you can sign this new offer. And I'm doing great with my part-time, and yeah, so lots of changes happening for the better. I'm excited to tell my family and my boyfriend. They're gonna be really happy for me. Yeah, I just finished one session. It was great. I have a next session coming up at 2. So we'll see. I'm getting the hang of it, I think. I do find that like diabetes education is still definitely my passion. So I don't know, I might use this to help get more hours and see if I can become a diabetes educator at some point. Like I could talk about diabetes all day. Like I can also talk about GI stuff, but diabetes just, I love talking about it. Anyway, I started the dishwasher again because I thought it was gonna be way too loud for my session. And all I have to do is clean the litter box. I'm gonna move it too so the cats get used to it before my mom comes. And I want to meal prep. I'm gonna boil some beans now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, because I feel like I mentioned, I feel like a lot of the problem was that I was not eating my usual amount of fiber. Let's make some lentils. I kind of want to mix them because it's not a lot of lentils, but I'm off Saturday, so I can just cook more. Editing Hillary here. Yeah, the job offer was way too good to be true. They literally texted me like later that day to tell me it was a mistake. So that was like super fun and cool. And yeah, I felt really dumb and weird because like I got a phone call and they're telling me like, we're gonna send over a new offer letter. We're adding more money to account for like the bonus that you were working for in your past company that you won't get paid out because of the contract ending. And she told me she did the math wrong and my bonus was already included, but it's like, now I have that new offer and number in my head. And this offer, oops. And like I said, during that day, I thought about asking for more money. So yeah, that happened. Yeah. It was not cool. I don't think I told everyone yet. I don't remember. But stay tuned to see what I do, what ends up happening. Also, that 2 o'clock session that I had later that day, absolutely loved. It was a diabetes education, or like newly diagnosed diabetic who was coming for nutrition advice, and I was just in my element. Like, it was absolutely great. Love her, still following up with her. It's great. And like, it was just amazing. I'm so glad I made the decision to start that part-time job. Should have done it so much earlier. I heard about it, but I just never did it. I didn't think it was for me, but I do enjoy it a lot. So yeah, that's my update. Didn't actually get an updated offer letter. Thumbs down. Enjoy some videos of my cats.
Bit it. Why are you biting it? Let go. Shut that.